And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
Taken in at the 3.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Past midfield, look out. Still going past the 30. And a terrific return as they finally do stop him, but not before he's inside the 15.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop him. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Najee Harris, the one he was looking for.
And it's third down. Back to throw. Jones.
That swung out wide to Harris.
Touchdown! Najee Harris, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners have taken the early lead.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And here comes Diggs.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Mahomes to throw once more. Looking deep downfield. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
Jamar Chase, the intended receiver.
And it's third down. Mahomes going to throw.
Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Going deep for Diggs.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And he's got some space here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. On the give, this is Harris. And powering through at the 35. And now the rookie's free. Touchdown, 49ers. Najee Harris with his second touchdown of this opening quarter.
And the 49ers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
And here comes Diggs.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. He's going to let this one go deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second. Oh, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it.
And off we go from Las Vegas.
Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. first and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 11 yards there. First down. Again to Henry. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Now a handoff to Henry. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. Brings up 3rd and 6. Derrick Henry. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. First carry for the 5-time Pro Bowler, LaDainian Tomlinson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. From the gun, they give to Tomlinson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3. On play action, now Brady. And a throw there going to be incomplete. J.C. Jackson there defensively to knock it away.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. LT turned away on 4th down. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris.
And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Brings up 2nd and 7. Now Jones. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Well, to me, there was no question about the intent there, and I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But he'll get away with it and get another shot on 3rd down.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing Jones. Finding Harris over the middle. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. Got his target, Samuel. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. 1st and 10 at the 37. On first down. It's Harris. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second and 12. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Off-play action. Jones. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
The frustration evident there because he couldn't find anyone on 3rd down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Facing this big first-half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Jones throwing on 4th down. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed.
And you can't say enough about our man making the interception right there, Brandon. It's his 12th year in the league, and you told me before the game that he still got it, and he does. What a play that was to come away with the football.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Now the 49ers going to take another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Henry fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. On 3rd down, Henry pushes him over. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll run. It's Henry. Powers through him. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
A run with Henry on first down, but nowhere to go there as he can't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 33-yard line.
This is Henry. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll run for it with Henry. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Play action. Now it's Brady. Here's a diving catch right side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. A gain of 6 there on first. 2nd down at 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
On play action, it's Brady.
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick.
There he goes left side. The 40, 30, 10, and into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
Back to throw. Jones. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Harris. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw. Jones.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted.
Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this is just a nightmare scenario for any quarterback. Pick 6s on 2 consecutive drives.
And a dream sequence for any defense and defenders, because how often do you get pick 6s on 2 consecutive drives? That's a heck of a way to get off the field.
Nick Folk for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
Ties the game at 7.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing after the interception. Jones. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception.
Snatched by the safety Ed Reed. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
They'll run it again with Henry. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Here's Brady to throw.
Open man is Chase, complete.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. And Folk's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the 3.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
not
way.
the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
On 2nd and 9, Jones. He gets it complete to Harris. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him on the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up the first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. From the 41, Jones.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Completes it to Samuel. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
19 yards that time for number 19.
1st and 10 at the...
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Back to the running game with Mostert.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, Jones. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Harris. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on 4th down. From this spot, it's 46 yards. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the great one, Darrelle Revis. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Second down, they go again with Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 75 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And the busy night for Henry continues. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
And he's got this down. Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Left side, Cook. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Third down, Dalvin Cook. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. On the ground, it's Cook. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. It was Cam Chancellor that time, the big hitting safety, who fired in there to blow that play up. Now here's a throw that's complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Buying time to his left. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Getting the ball is Cook running left. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13. A dump off to Elliott. Broken tackle. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back to the ground, Cook. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. They'll run with Cook, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Dalvin Cook, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. This is taken way up at the 25. Oh, a good return up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Off the play fake, Jones. Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
Look, we came into this one focused on Randy Moss, and now he has our full attention with his first grab of the game.
Well, he's one of only 2 players to go a whole season averaging over 100 yards receiving and average a touchdown per game as well. That's a pretty impressive stat.
It really is, especially when you consider that every defense he faced was prepared for him and was kicking coverages in his direction.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the 29, Jones. And he slings one that's incomplete. 6-time Pro Bowler Randy Moss, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
They'll look to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that third down pass. Brings up fourth. And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And they get on the board, trailing now 8-3. So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3-and-out, there could be enough time on the clock that they can get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dalvin Cook with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches. 2 minutes.
He's got a man complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Off-play action. Jones. Rush coming, and he's taken down. 2nd and 21. A lot of ground to cover. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one covers 29 yards. First down. On
first down. Harris. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Jones. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Randy Moss there to make the grab. And the 49ers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Gold with the extra point, and this is back to a 5-point game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. On 2nd down, it's Cook. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And it's 2nd down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. This is taken way up at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. 20, touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, 69 yards. And the 49ers move back within a couple of the lead.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Jones throwing for it. And now he's going to go down.
A big sack, and they're unable to tie it. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They start the drive with Cook. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. To throw is Wilson. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Wilson. It's complete. He's got Gronk. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Play action. It's Wilson. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, down at the 31. A good run there by Cook on 1st down, powering his way forward, a gain of 6.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On 2nd down, it's Cook again. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. They go play action with Wilson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Here's Jones on 1st down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Another incompletion with that one. He's just 7 of 14 throwing the football, 50%. Typically not going to get it done, is it?
And let's just make it simple, and that's exactly why they trail.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones, he's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Now Jones to throw on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. Now Jones. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. DeMarcus Ware. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. That's going to be caught by Moss. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 36. That's good for 28 yards. They'll run on first down. Harris. And he's got room. Touchdown, 49ers. Najee Harris, 36 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back one, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
Gold now out to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the... Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Cowboys' 23-yard line.
Throwing, Jones. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 20. Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Josh Lambo now ready to put this one in the air. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Jones now throwing on 1st down. It's brought in by Harris. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. And gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward. 2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Now a dump off here complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. From the gun, Jones. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 29-yard line. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
On 2nd and 11 now, Jones. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. 7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. Man open, that's Jamar Chase, complete. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Operating from the gun, Jones. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. First carry for the 5-time Pro Bowler, LaDainian Tomlinson. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now Tomlinson on the handoff. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Here's Mahomes to throw. And this is caught. First catch by Brandon Marshall. And he will have a Patriots first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They run with LT. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On 2nd down, it's Tomlinson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
That one good for 13 and a New England first down. On the handoff, Tomlinson. And down inside the 15 he goes. 44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This is Tomlinson. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On second down now, Tomlinson. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing is Mahomes on third. Flush to his right. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. The drive stays alive. A third down gain of 8. First and goal from the 3. Tomlinson. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches.
And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Patrick Mahomes in the final seconds of the first half. And the Pats have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Mahomes will throw for it. It's caught. And it's 8-0. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. And able to get this out to the 25. Third quarter starts with a run from LaDainian Tomlinson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. They go again to Tomlinson.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Over the middle, and it's caught. Brandon Marshall. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. It's a give, running left, Tomlinson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And the safety, Trayvon Merrick, up to make the play defensively. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Again, it's Tomlinson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 65 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. On 1st down, Tomlinson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 10 more there and another first down. On the handoff, here's Tomlinson. And bulldozing his way through. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now it's Tomlinson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And Marshall's got it. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. They'll run on first down. Tomlinson, and able to get him inside the 5 here. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game. And you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. And off we go from Denver. Jones on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
An early message that this secondary is going to be tested, because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down. On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down. 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Jones. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That swung out wide to Harris. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll bring up second down. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Here's Mostert. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
2nd down and goal. Jones. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2. The kick by Gold is good. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
A first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Running from the gun, Johnson. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On 3rd down, Johnson. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do.
Touchdown! Jamar Chase, 32 yards. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
On 1st down, it's Unitas. He'll check this down to Johnson. That catch good for only a couple.
I know it was a gain, But you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling. Held it to an okay gain.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. Bulldozes past him. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, watch this.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Trucks over him. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Yeah, boy, from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did not. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards, but instead, offense out there. They're going for it. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. He's going to air one out, and this is caught. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll run it with Johnson, and they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. To Johnson again. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'll try to run it in. Johnson. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. David Johnson. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Broncos are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Niners 10, Broncos 7. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. On 1st and 10, Unitas. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It needs to second and 10.
On second down, Johnson. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On 3rd down, Johnson. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, you got three. Three down.
From the gun, it's Unitas. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception, tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett, and he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 63 yards on the ground for him so far. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. The busy night continues for Johnson. Johnson with a burst, a first down and more. And finally brought down at the 38. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. Running right through him. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Here's a 20th carry for Johnson. And he'll go down at the 28.
Second and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
And they'll throw on first down with Unitas. Looking for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately
Railed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Second and 5.
Looking to throw. Jones.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 37 yards.
I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the third quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 10.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Jones.
That's complete to Moss out of the backfield.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Off play action. Jones. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. From the gun, Jones. And it's caught. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel. An 11-yard touchdown. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here. They've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Taken in at the 3. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And incomplete on the deep ball.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The Broncos on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time it's 3rd and 3. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now Unitas on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the San Fran 20. That one good for 37 yards. Quick hitter here. It's complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 4 yards remain for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 9-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Unitas. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a good-looking return set up here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. He got 29 yards that time. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A handoff running left is Mostert. And some space here. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Another 1st down there as this one goes for 25.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.